Alright, Darcy, it should be. Alright, teams are just joining up. Okay. Just waiting for the players to finish joining up, and then we will get the final underway, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just make sure all this is cleared up. Okay, that's it. So the final coming out from Vdrxp Gaming and Exotic Esports, both beating Vdrxp Zenith, an in-house what you call it, match to get to the finals from Vdrxp Gaming, and Exotic Predators, if I'm not mistaken, beat Vdrxp Nexus. I'm not 100% sure who they beat, but regardless, both teams in the finals. Both teams have massive, massive potential, showing massive things like chemistry, coordination, strats, all coming together to get both of them where they are here now. And this match is where it will all count in the end. If they could join up though, that would be really amazing. um, Hello Sparrow, hello everybody. I will be interacting with chat along with the final. So oh yeah, players finishing to join up here from each side. We're gonna be starting out. Our map pool for today is Clubhouse, Cafe, and Oregon. Starting out on Clubhouse as revealed, I think it was this week in German Challenger League, that in Europe the basement site has a 75% win rate for defense. Well, in Europe at least for the past Pro League season. So I think we're going to see a lot of dominance from the defense side of either team from Exotic Esports and also Vdrxp Gaming. Going to be quite evenly matched in my perspectives from both teams of what I've seen this season so far, as they both got such amazing potential, ability to frag, ability to be passive in positions that they need to and get the plant down, play post plant, to thrive in all aspects. And so is Exotic, known for their fragging, known for their aggression and their ability in their players and one another, and also to, with that ability, repel off each other and just thrive in their comp. So both teams seeming to be giving us a good matchup here today. I'm not sure who that last player of Exotic is. And there he is. Let's just join up with the boys in game chat. Okay. We are castaways. Alright.
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, you can start.
Is everything good to start?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Alright, good luck, boys. Make it a good one.
Okay. I'll try my best.
And we are underway. Map 1 of the RMGZ Open Division Final of, I think, the beginning of 2021, if not sure another one starts this year. But I think there is the beginning of 2021. Going to be Vdrxp banning out first on attack here. See what they're going to be. Probably an influential ban or maybe more default ban, a Thatcher, Maverick. See what they're going to bring out. Yeah, the Thatcher ban. Thatcher have been a massive annoyance on this map. To, if you have to, it forces the team to either ban trick or rather leave breach, and to rather leave breach and leave them to spear into sight is an absolute pain in the side. Hello everybody in chat. Hello Russo. Hello Ethan Labushkachi. Jacko ban coming out from an Exotic. Looking to potentially on the switch side on the second half of this map to possibly get a lot more out of their roam game. Maybe a lot more time wasted, a lot more maybe possibly even a few more picks. With this Jacko instantly telling them where they are, forces them to use their drones, use their coordination. Mirror ban coming out from Exotic. That's obviously to stop Vdrxp holding mainstays with that mirror, holding blue with the mirror, and just being an annoyance to get around, as there's not a hatch above the mirrors as you can per se open like there is on Oregon, which we will see on the third map if we do get there. If we do get there. And lastly, Malusi coming out from Vdrxp Gaming, the ban. Malusi being a pain in the general. Such a good operator. Area denial, and especially for that CC breach, just put a Malusi there. It forces them to use the utility to clear it. If they don't, when they try to run in, it's not going to go exactly as planned. Gonna go jump bid. Oh, I speak too soon. Gonna go CCTV first. Is gonna be Vdrxp. Kalen picking onto the Rook. Kingsley picking onto the Bandit, of course, as we would see. And the Kaid, both the Bandit and the Kaid looks like going to be possibly an extremely strong hold onto that CC wall. Looking to keep it closed at all times, and Kalen switching off the Rook onto the Capcan, potentially to get a few some damage off people when they're trying to rush into a place or not checking a corner properly, potentially by their luck. A pretty frag heavy. Oh no, I speak. There's 3 hard breaches coming out from Exotic. Possibly split push from construction and main breach, or possibly to open the garage breach and the main breach. Force the guard garage. Locate and defuse bombs. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. They actually went bottom floor. I am lost. Okay, so that's why he swapped off the Rook, because he just kept getting bottom floor. So bottom floor Vdrxp first round. looks like they picking the Kai to stay on the hatches, or keep the hatches closed, as they would presume, as the Thatcher is banned. So then you would have to possibly throw an aid, get a twist shot around, some way to form around it, as you would possibly need those hatches open at all costs, or rather at or preferable
10
costs.
seconds remaining.
APS deployed and ready to go.
This Abana is going to
5
be
seconds left.
very influential for the kitchen hatch. If they
Attackers are
manage
moving
to
out to
get the
locate a
Kaid
bomb
off,
and
it'll
defuse it.
force the impact chicken to not go as planned. Kellen does, however, have 2 impacts and is in bar at the moment. I think he will rotate down to eventually impact trick the hatch. The Jaeger of Vdrop vibes, rotating up all the way to top main. We're going to get a little bit of a roam game. Jacko being banned, so of course roaming forces the attackers of Exotic to use their drones. On this Jacuzzi balconies, Crumbs looking to push out this Jaeger, droning him out from Jacuzzi wall, pinching him from the bedroom side. Sees him go into bathroom, might get a lucky wallbang if he sees, opens the Jacuzzi wall with the Zofia stun. Will he get the wallbang? Shoots and gets the wallbang, first pick onto Vdrop Vibe, the headshot through the wall, and Glasgow picking up Kalen on other sides of the map. I think it was in Strip Club, I think. Although, yeah, it was in Strip Club. Although Glasgow Smart being put on just below 50 HP, possibly 45, destroying a pre-place that they spotted out with the drone. That's massive spotting out from Exotic, but still having 1 C4 left on the side of Kingsley. Kingsley looking to play at this bottom red stairs, hoping to catch anyone rotating into blue. I think we will see that. There's a fear of Low Crumbs. Does, I think, know he is there. Will we see any? Oh, it's not Low Crumbs. I get a hold of myself. Koliki does have a cam on Bandits. It does a little bit of damage to him, but in return does more damage onto Glasgow Smile than he anticipated. Glasgow Smile being put on very low HP, possibly 5 HP here. A minute 30 seconds down the board. 5v3 for Vdrop. This all of a sudden seems so much more winnable, as Exotic taking a bit slower, pushing on the mainstays here, the Maverick and the Ash of Koliki and Glasgow Small. I do presume, or it looks like they're going to hit this Ash wall into back armory and just send it into the side. The multiplayer, however, not capitalizing on the run through. Vdrop Clippies does, however, catch out Koliki running in through Ash wall into armory. And it's a 4v3 now. On the hatch is Habana. Clippy's just missing out, does not know where he is, gets shot up from bottom main on the ash wall that was opened up earlier. Glasgow Small picking him up just on low HP, playing very passive as he can't take gunfights. Glowcrumb's other side of the map are blue, getting taken out from Kingsley. The plant is going down from Eradicated, dropping on box 1. And do they know how to retake here? The play on main is taken out of 2v2, and one position in dirt and one position on hatch. This is going to be an extremely hard post plan to take, but not an impossible one. One stun still for IIWII. Kills a Bonner, picking the player on dirt, and all of a sudden 2v1 post plant with 20 seconds left. Only 7 seconds needed for that diffuser to be diffused. Vdrop Kingsley getting the pick on to Eradicator of Ace in dirt, but however gets traded out instantly from Kronos on the kitchen hatch. Playing a beautiful post plant, beautiful coordination, and that's first round for Exotic Esports in the RMGZ final. First map on attack on Clubhouse. Both teams being extremely good at what they do, being extremely good at this game, as we know, and can't count either team out yet. It can get to a 7-7 and you still can't tell. You can get to a 6-0 and you can still expect the team to come back. Eradicator 6 picking off the Ace onto a buck, onto a sledge. Wait, possibly to get the same. Oh, I speak too soon. Onto the buck to bring those flashes and possibly maybe go below between sides. Maybe going into stock. Maybe open up below cash for some havoc. Kalen picking out the rook. Almost positive that he's going to play on rafters, beating breach, being an annoyance with his aim that we know we know he has. Clip is putting some goo mines around bedroom side, possibly to rather let the goo mines focus on bedroom side, alert them if anyone is pushing there and not have to force a player to play on that side of the map.
10 seconds remaining.
Having the Maverick extremely influential
5
for the
seconds to
site. Opening bottom garage is Kalen. I think he's going
Attackers are
to
moving
spawn
out
peek
to
through
locate
these
a bomb
bars.
and
He is
defuse it.
indeed. Will anyone decide to peek it? They will be the Abana. Will he catch the Abana out? Does she know that the... Oh, she's going up the stairs. Never mind. She does know the holes are there though. As I was saying earlier, the Maverick is going to be extremely influential for the site, going to be able to burn through that reinforced metal. That's what's smart, getting the first pick onto Kalen that was on bottom garage. Getting a little bit too aggressive, or potentially Glazosmile getting cutting off just as he wanted to rotate up the stairs. That is rafters. Never mind. Vdrop capsulize, rather improvising, getting vibes straight onto rafters, as it is crucial, as we've known, to keep rafters control for the site. Looks like Lawcrum's going to open up the CC wall. I think this is to help the Maverick burn, if I'm not mistaken, because it will be a little bit easier. I'm not completely sure to see exactly what he's burning. This is the Maverick we were talking about being so influential to be able to open up this breach. Use X-Quality with the 2 nades as well. Maverick being extremely a good operator. Vdrop vibes on the 90 rafter, peeking onto side to another Kaid onto the breach to potentially stop anyone throwing an ace charge or Barna charges onto the breach to stop getting it open. But I do think Exotic's aim is going to be to make the breach soft. I think it's the buck here from Eradicator. Lawcrum's getting the pick onto Vdrop Sinju, but Vdrop Clip is killing out II Chronos. Getting a pick almost onto the guy on blue box bottom garage is Eradicator, just misses out slowly. Vdrop Clip is running around between bikes and box. Same with the Eradicator, not sure who to challenge, when to challenge, and how to challenge. But looks like Clippies will eventually give it up and reposition into lounge, holding a long angle onto Raft as well. Vibes is still on top of it. Runs in straight away. Glazosmile gets traded out from Kingsley. Kingsley not missing out on that opportunity from top red. One position outside garage door. Inside breach now is X-Koliki, is Lawcrums gets down. And if all of a sudden it's a 2v2, 2v1, I swallow my words, with Vdrop Kingsley getting a kill. Gale sees the guy on rafters and Vdrop Kingsley getting a double onto the guys on garage and influencing this round massively for Vdrop. Vdrop Kingsley being huge here, getting the double pick on, or getting the entry pick on Glazosmile, sending it through breach and getting the kill onto the ace that was on position on bomb, and getting the final pick now at the end on Buck. It was a heavy rafters focused push, as we saw from Vdrop, excuse me, from Exotic. As soon as getting those players out from bottom garage and top garage, sending it through the doors in the breach and getting that plant down. Unfortunately, it just didn't go their way, as Vdrop players were expecting that aggression and expecting every way for them to push. What are we thinking in chat? What are we thinking results for this
Attackers
map?
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Going back to bottom floor, Vdrop, essentially to play it better, play it in a way that they would rather prefer the round to go towards the mid. Bringing the Maestro this time, possibly to play more passive in church if they go for that Arsenal push with the Maestro to get the plant denied,
10 seconds to go.
if you would like to call it. But in was a
5
place
seconds left
upstairs,
before
we might
insertion.
see this might assist the Vigil on the road, the Vigil being Vdrop vibes.
Attackers are moving out to
Vibes
locate a
playing
bomb and
quite the
defuse
fragger
it.
role today. Plus we see how he can help his team today with this fragger role. X looking to get a pre-fire onto the Vigil that was there previously hunting his drone. Vdrop vibes getting the pick onto X-Koliki. That's your Maverick gone. I think he was busy opening dirt as he had ran out Jacuzzi, if I'm not mistaken. Or he warbanged him from, I think he peeked the main window. I do apologize. Getting out your Maverick, that was the guy opening a dirt for Exotic and didn't get much done. We see Kingsley in garage, bottom garage, hoping no one has droned it, lurking around for a kill, lurking around being sneaky. Lawcrum's getting a pick onto Vdrop vibes. That is your refrag on X-Quality, and that's your Roma gone, wasting a minute upstairs is Vdrop vibes. Eradicator is putting the sneaky angle on this mesh all the way onto kitchen hall. Avoiding anyone rotating up or down main stairs while Exotic are focusing the upstairs roam clear, but I don't think they know, or will soon find out, that there's no one else roaming besides Shinju Garage. Beat up Shinju playing this position on dummies. Clippy's getting a pick onto her, Kronos. That is your Habana gone. That's the guy who's mainly supposed to open your hatch. Although Eradicator still having 3 ace shoulders, now has 2, 1 open for dirt, the other 2 potentially, oh, the kitchen hatch is open. Never mind. Clippy is playing underneath this hatch, possibly to play aggressive on it with this massive mag Auda. If I'm not mistaken, it's 68 bullets. Throwing impact into kitchen, just missing out on Glasgow smile. Oh, that is crazy. 2 in kitchen looking to go for this hatch drop here. Gonna play Vert on Clippy's, possibly kill the Maestro and hot drop the hatch. Clippy's doing damage with this outer mag as we were talking about, getting put on very low HP though from Glasgow Smile, running around for his dear life. Ringer Rosie, and Glasgow says just come here because you are annoying. All of the exotic players positioned above. I think Kingsley is flanking in bar. He is in bar indeed. I don't think Lawcrums knows this, or he does know this, but he doesn't know his exact position. Kingsley, of course, hearing him out, just misses out the shot, and Lawcrums putting him on very low HP, but not as low as Clippies, as we've seen. Possibly he's got for a main push now. I think we see from Vdrxp Sinju getting a pick onto Lawcrums. That's Sophia that Kingsley put very low HP from the beginning on the flank onto bar. Sees the Maestro, does not get the pick on the Maestro from Vert, just misses out Vdrxp. The Clippies getting the pick, but Eradicator killing out Sinju other places. Running into Moto. 2v1, Kalen being put on full HP, Kalen getting the pick onto Eradicator, the wallbang from Blue Wall into Motor, and that is the second round. Much better played from Vdrxp Gaming, as we've seen, or as we saw, the aggression helping them in all aspects that they were hoping for this round. Going to jump bedroom now. Vdrxp Gaming. Bringing out the Kaid. Not sure. Mirror is banned, so jump bedroom not going to be the most comfortable site, but is of course better than bar and stock, unless you're Misty Sports and you know how to make strats for that site. But I don't think they are playing this final per se. So Vdrxp is going to position themselves this site. This Rooney, ever since he's been brought into pro play, been such an amazing influence for the community and for pro league as a whole. Almost acting as a secondary Wamai, if you'd like to call it, as utility in some form has to be used to destroy it, unless you want to take 40 damage off your health like you're swiping a credit card at a mall.
5 seconds to insertion.
Kalen putting some pests around CC side. Looks like it's going to be an extension into the CC. Going to be an extension, but Vdrxp Kalen opening the CC wall with a C4. That's your C4 gone, but he's going to peek up to the guys running up onto the top of the stairs. Just misses out the shot on your IQ. That was Iconos. Hold on a second. Iconos, yes it was. Just missing out on the Mozzie for the IQ, watching him run up. Kellen playing extremely aggressive in CC onto the rappel ups, hoping to catch someone lurking, catch someone unaware of the open wall. Putting footholds here in this larger wall into construction. Actually opened by Glasgow Small. Gonna drone logic, see what it can do, see if you maybe drop and get control. On other sides, getting the breach, focusing on the breach, Koliki and Ace. This Maverick, as you know, is so influential on this map. I think there's never been a map that he can thrive so hard on before. Or that he can thrive on for. Getting a Kai charge, but not the one that they are looking for. I think that was the one onto the bathroom breach, if I'm not mistaken. Iconos being inside CC. Kalen playing inside Cash. Gonna swing out onto him. Does he know that he's here? Kronos just misses out the kill onto Kalen, putting him on very low HP other places. I think it was Eradicator got a kill onto Vibes, and Kronos getting the kill eventually onto Kalen in Cash. That is kind of taking complete CC control and gonna be able to push and be a thorn in Vdrxp Gaming side as we presume he's planned to be. Does as well rotating over to help him on the CC side and push up from here. Shooting, putting a claymore through this drone onto top red. It's not a very common spot. Clip is getting taken out from the windows of bedroom. That is from low crumbs. He was in gym. Possibly getting a little too aggressive, looking for a pick, looking to equalize those numbers. They're a bit low on. Low crumbs getting a bit of bad internet work, but happens to the best of us. Only for a second. Vdrxp playing on top main. See the guy in Logi does not land all the shots. Puts him on 50 HP. His Glasgow small, but Vdrxp being on low health. See the guy top main does not get the kill, and that is X-Quality getting the kill onto Vdrxp. Other places, Kingsley getting a pick, but possibly only a constellation pick. Sees a guy on the gym rotate, does not land the shot, puts him on very low. He sees one in Logi, and all of a sudden he's getting pinched from all angles like a ball from a compression machine. And Glasgow finishing out from Exotic Esports. The pinching we saw here from Exotic in the end onto the player in construction was absolutely obsolete, as we saw. That is a 2-2 split so far. Only 2 more rounds from the defense side of Vdrxp, to then get the split where the defensive and attack roles will be swapped around. Going CC now. Kalen picking that rook once again. Potentially to not get as aggressive or not get clipped or picked once he rotates back up the stairs from that spawn peak he was doing. But potentially he won't go for the spawn peak this time, as it didn't work so well last time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Bringing the Maverick again, I think it would be a custom to not bring it. Or it would be a custom to bring it on this map, as to get that wall open, it's such easier than having to go below, having to contest people from blue, from stock, all these places that will be annoying to have to contest to go below. Getting a few red pings, getting some intel on who's playing, what's playing and how it's playing. Not bringing out the ace this time from Eradicator, bringing out the buck again to help the Maverick, so that is solely reliant on your Hibana for your
attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
What would you like to call it? War opening, if you would like to call it that. Glasgow Smart looking to pick the same thing that he got last round onto the rook, getting a bit aggressive. Putting a claymore on the garage door for the garage run out to potentially stop anyone running out onto the guys getting to the CC breach. Caden not going for that spawn peak this time, as we said he would try not to, or we thought he would try not to. Now just going to sit rafters with his long scope and put into a peak where he can. Kaid putting a Kaid claw onto the top of rafters, getting the wall below him through the Kaid range, if you'd like to call it that. 4 people outside breach. Glasgow small Eradicator opening the wall for the Maverick, and now we're going to see the burning commence from Koliki to open up this breach and get it soft. Low Crumbs getting a pick onto Vdrxp Vibes. That was the Kaid helping out Kalen on rafters through the rotate. That was from CC window. Low Crumbs retreating, picking out onto the guy on construction window, but I do think there's someone on bedroom window that was wanted to jump out. He looks like it's going to be Vdrxp Kingsy to rotate and jump out gym window. Is he gonna jump out now? Is Low Crumbs aware of the jump out? Hits the bedroom window. He's aware that he hit the gym window once. Hits the gym window in return to open up, and he's going to start putting pressure onto Vdrxp Kingsy. Does Vdrxp Kingsy know he's pushing up? Vdrxp Kingsy in construction now. Here's Low Crumbs pushing up with 1 minute left, looking to get this pick, even out numbers. Low Crumbs getting the flick onto Vdrxp Kingsy in construction, but Vdrxp Shinju getting the refrag onto the Zofia, but instantly shot out from amazing coordination from Exotic on the windows, getting each other's reflex and getting where they need to go, when they need to go. Just hopping into sides, and Glasgow Smart getting the final pick. Koleki getting a nade onto Kalen. And there's a 3-2 split for Exotic on attack on this map. On Clubhouse. It is a frag fest, as we've seen so far. Holding the site, holding CCTV with the Maverick open, and with being able to push garage, push CC breach, and push construction, it is immense to hold, and it is extremely hard to obtain ground besides cash and a little bit of rafters and red. Only 3 spots to be able to hold an entire 2 bomb sites is not ideal, especially when you have the Maverick to simply just open breach. Glasgow's taking or 6 picking off the Ash into a fuse. I think he presumes they are going to go bottom floor, but this is not the case. But I think they will soon find that out for themselves. Kalen still picking out the rook, still looking to hold rafters, still looking to beat out those gunfights of people peeking from bottom garage, from peeking from breach, and see what he can do to get it. Still the Bandit and Kaid duo coming out from Vdrxp. Looking to try keep both breaches, keep the breach closed and bottom garage. The Kaid looking to, the Kaid putting both Kaid claws on rafters to get both bottom garages to assist Kalen on his adventure, or would you call it journey, on holding rafters with all the pressure that he can potentially experience. Rotating breach. It's the thing we've seen from Exotic every single round. They do not have this time, which is the buck. So that means the Maverick will have to show his Mavericking skills or his burning skills to the absolute elite. Rocking the bandit charm on the Maverick, potentially, well, not potentially, but by spite, or if you would like to call it chance, that he's Mavericking against bandits. Looks like Kingsley is below. Looking for kill, but we stay below for C4 for default blonde. 2 minutes left. Vibes getting the pick onto Eradicated. That's ace gone. Vibes getting a pick with the amazing AUG for defense. Such a strong gun. And an immense to peak. Locker's picking the same positions on this construction window as we saw him do last round, and get an immense amount of pressure oppositely to what they have. Davis now using his hard breach gadgets on the other side of breach to open up potentially to people along onto garage, but I think Kalen will be expecting that with the rook on garage. I do think he's still peeking there. Will he get aggressive though, or will he just play passive? Sees a drone, shoots it, gets less intel, a minute 10 into the round for Vdrxp, and this is what they would want. A 3-3 split, and Vdrxp Clip is getting a pick onto low comes. That's your guy. That was rotating out through bedroom, if I'm not mistaken. Or he was on the windows. Excuse me. Peeking out on low comes, not letting him get those positions that he was being an annoyance to. Sees the shoulder on Vdrxp. Kalen is not aware, but instantly gets traded out from Vdrxp Kingsley, supporting him from below on bikes. That's a barn that's your defuse down on bottom garage door. X-Quality rotating. Oh, I apologize. See Glasgow Smile rotating out. Quality getting a pick onto Vdrxp Vibes. That's for my con. Vdrxp Killer not being dead, being down. 20 seconds left. Not looking the best to win, but not looking the most impossible to win out from Vdrxp. Vdrxp Kingsley getting a pick onto Glasgow Smile. That was a guy from bottom garage and holding defuse, and the last pick from Kaid of Vdrxp Shinju on the run in from breach, and that's X-Quality gone. And this is that 3-3 split, as we so commonly see from Vdrxp, from not Vdrxp, on Clubhouse. Scoreboards at the split, not looking bad from both teams. Low Crumbs and Kingsley being they're outshiners for their team, looking to be hungry for what they are looking for today, this final, for the RMGZ to be crowned the winner, champion of the league from Vdrop, from RMGZ. I am lost with words today. I apologize. Vdrop vibes picking off the Ash onto the Maverick, as we saw so often from Exotic. The Glugs 1-6 pick off banner, but just running out of time. So unlucky.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Going
bombs as they
CC
can.
first from Exotic. She's interesting, as a lot of people would prefer bottom floor site, as we mentioned earlier in Challenger League. This past year has had 75% win rate for 75% win rate for the bottom floor for defense. Of course, this is no Challenger League, but stats replicate themselves
Bomb located by
in
attackers.
the entirety of Siege. I am lost for words. Oh gosh.
10 seconds remaining.
The Kaid and the Bandit being
5
brought out
seconds
from
to go.
Exotic, as we saw so common from Vdrop,
Attackers' objective is to defuse.
making a line of sight with his pistol eradicated, possibly peek onto breach. Look, placing the same Twitch, going to be influential here, going to get the Kaid clause. There's no mute jammer on this journal. It is so common, it's such a common journal. He's not going to be able to get the Kaid straight away because it is above, but might potentially be able to sneak up his drone and get the Kaid from here. If he gets this Kaid, oh, there is a mute jammer, however, at the top of the stairs, and that will be enough to cancel out the Twitch drone attempt to get the Kaid at the top. It is going to be the Kaid of Eradicated 360 playing at the top of rafters, peeking out onto bottom garage door where the Twitch drone was. Kronos peeking aggressive onto the Maverick call made by Vdrop Vibes. Then you see if anyone's rappelling upside down, but he's just misses out on the skin of his teeth if they threw a nade and it would have caught him instead of an ABS. On Vdrop Kingsley positioned in bedroom, looking to get his pressure into construction. Does, however, let his position be known, opening up this bedroom door. Gonna turn out into construction. Sees no one is in construction. Will he take this with aggression and speed? A minute 30 left for Exotic to hold on onto sides. Peeking out onto breach, as I think they did get it open, because they did get breach open. Z does not getting this first pick onto Kalen. That was the guy rotating on the opposite side of the world on construction side. Vdrop getting down from Eradicated to 360. You can't fault over there. They did actually, if I'm not mistaken. Which was from Eradicator on Vdrop Kingsley is inside. Just misses out the shot on the Kaid. That is just missing ex-caller key. Getting his refrag from cash door. Just missing out on the shots to the Kaid. That could have gone very wrong if he turned around so caller key before he could do anything. Eradicator having holes onto the stock door. Just forgets about reach. Almost losing his life to Vdrop Shinju on an ace. Joining our side with 3 seconds left. Not impossible for Vdrop, but an aggression and equalization on picks is needed. Eradicated being an immense this round on rafters, killing out I think 2 people, but denying them to enter through breach completely. Low crumbs. Just taken out from Vdrop. Clip is below in lounge. He's going to rotate up to the garage player. 2v2. If he can get this pick onto the garage player, does not get the pick, unaware of his exact position. Still a C4 and from Eradicator, and I think Vdrop Shinju is going to sit on breach and sit for a pick, but Kodaki takes him out through the cash wall onto breach. There's the first defense round for Exotic. We saw this site get one out on attack so many times from Exotic. Can Vdrop replicate that the next time they come round? As I think that will be the, what would you like to call it, the pivoting point to win this match out. The smoke being brought out from Glasgow Small and the pulse from ex-Koliki. Esports looking to lurk below with that pulse scanner, possibly to go if they're going to kitchen, as the entirety of kitchen floor, besides freezer, is indeed soft, which you can see fall through. The instant pick onto Valkyrie. That is lightning speed, my friend.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Now
on a basement site. Exhausted looking to replicate the round they have just finished playing on CC. Making a rotate, as we saw, I think they will rotate this right side in a second, which is to deny them direct view onto your rotate from hatch. Looks like there's going to be a dirt extension from Exotic. It's going to be a shield and 2 ADSs for whoever might decide to play there. This dirt extension we've seen to be extremely strong,
attackers are moving out to locate a bomb,
as you have to push up, and it'll possibly be the smoke playing in there where he can throw out his smoke babes and use his shotgun, and it's extremely hard to push the player out without having to peek him and in close range with a shotgun. Not the most fun, if you'd like to call it. It will be the smoke playing out. Good. Vdrxp on the Ash, droning straight into freezer. Gonna go look at the kitchen, possibly get a Roma lurking around. Roma searching for a pick, getting low, aggressive for something. Lorcam's playing at the bottom of main stairs. Shoot out a few drones, which I don't think he would want to lose his life to. I think all players of Exotic being in sight. I think so. I speak too soon. There's a Valkyrie roaming on the other side, but there is actually other way to be seeking, as Locom's doing a little bit of damage onto Vdrxp. Vdrxp's going to open vert onto this position on top main. Gonna hold the player straight from motor, not letting him rotate out to peek bottom main. Does he his foot? Does he not peeking? There's a little bit of damage onto Kronos extending the angle and not being able to show his feet, but still holding the angle onto main stairs. Sees Vdrxp's foot on main stairs, pre-fires a little bit, in a little bit of a panic. Keeps getting droned and keeps getting flank. Oh, Vdrxp Kingsley getting the capitalize on the flank from low crumbs, but of course being a radio extremely low, not the best ideal gunfight to take. But other words, there is numbers for Vdrxp Gaming. 1 minute left, looking to play vert, looking to execute their plant, execute their push players out their positions, and go for what they see would be the round win. 2 players positioned at the bottom of main stairs. That's your Thermite and your Ash. 3 players at the bottom of main stairs. Never mind the Ash rotating back up. Buck playing aggressive onto motor. Sees the player at the bottom of the blue with the punch hole. Koliki getting the pick onto Vdrxp though, and eradicates the other elsewhere, getting a pick onto Kalen. This is a fear, but another one playing aggressive in blue does not know that Koliki is rotating around the generator, dancing around, and that's Vdrxp pushing you down from your main, opening the church wall and got down through the church
15
wall.
seconds left.
That is unlucky. Getting a little bit of damage done. Gets the pick out onto Kronos. The player inside of blue pre-fires in a panic, or being put on very low HP here. Getting a pick onto Eradicator 360. But 2v1, but nothing more than a constellation, as Exotic get their second round on defense. Much stronger round from Exotic, as we saw the one from before, playing a lot safer. Kronos is going to pick out the Ella. Will it be a shotgun? Ooh. Mirror being banned, Germany is going to be an extremely hard side, especially to hold without a castle. Neither teams bringing out the castle. Okay, I speak too fast today. But that is your Kai getting 6 picked off. solely relying on the mute for ward now
Attackers need to
for
locate and
drone
defuse
denial,
bombs.
although Kai does not provide drone denial.
Unrolling fire.
Quality making a rotate into gold here from lodging, or in lodging, if you would rather like to say, possibly an extension into lodging with maybe a shield, as we've seen before.
Bomb located by attackers.
The Goyo being brought out from Glasgow Smiles is the first time we've seen a Goyo today. Surprising with all the shields he
Setting up.
10
brings,
seconds left.
people being still stuck in the utility meta, being obsessed with him.
5 seconds remaining.
He is the first one being played today. It's the same CCTV extension as we saw from Vdrxp, although with a shield this time and no now on the CC wall. It'll be Kronos playing in CC this time though with the Ella shotgun. Potentially toxic, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win an RMGZ final. And I only have respect for that. To do what you need to do. Especially when it comes to down, when it comes to when it counts. Positioning from Vdrxp is going to be to get the main breach, the main priority. Looks like there's going to be no denial on it from the mute. That's going to be straight opened up with 2 minutes left. That's extremely early. Vdrxp Sindhu getting the rappel on the side. 2 ADSs in bathroom, burning 2. There's Vdrxp getting a pick onto Glasgow Smile. That's a C4 gone, and that's your Goyo gone. Glasgow Smile playing this position on bedroom. Vdrxp just peeks him out, does not get the pick. Gets a pick elsewhere though onto Eradicator, and Vdrxp Clip is getting a nade kill onto Eradicator. Elsewhere, frags going in and out, but only out will be the exotic players back into the spectating on cams, and their teammates last left with an Ellis shotgun coming up main stairs. Here's the player planting on the left. Does not kill the Maverick that was prone on the side. Oh no, he does kill the Maverick. Never mind, on my screen that did not look like a kill. But Crossfire has been held everywhere. And Vdrxp's been getting a massive round here for his team here. Getting 2 picks out and hopping in, getting the final pick here at the end. Vdrxp's been influential that round. Influential. 5-4 split going back to CCTV. Bringing out the Bandit and Kai duo and the mute this time. Same lineup as we saw from last time, although I think the Legion was not there. Glasgow Smile going to 6 pick. Finally gets his 6 pick off this time. Onto the Valkyrie. It's not going to be your Bandit and Kai duo. I think they're going to leave the main breach, or rather leave Eradicator to Kai trick, but I am not entirely sure.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Oh, well, what happened there? Taking a line of sight with his revolver. Same line of sight that he caused havoc, Eradicator 360 from in the previous round, that they went through to the site. Same very round, he got a 3K that got exotic that round. I think going to bring the mute onto the main breach, if I'm not mistaken. There is no mute on it currently, but there is a Kaid on both bottom garages. There's a Kaid on both bottom garages to help the garage player, which we saw before was Eradicator, which it still is, yes. Locrum's playing the bottom garage of Eradicator 360, potentially stop anyone from pushing in below. Of course, the more the assistance, the easier it is to hold. Having this cheeky angle, we saw Eradicator hold around before onto stock door, but I don't think so. No, his feet aren't shown to the garage player on the floor. Or on bottom garage. The bottom garage player is joined out of low crumbs by Vdrxp Kalen's Twitch drone. we saw before, his attempts to push his drone up on these rafter stairs was unsuccessful due to the mute jammer at the top. Jaeger's still running around bottom, and I think Patricia being the assistance. Vdrxp Gaming getting the pick onto Eradicator at the top of the garage, but Locrum still being left at the bottom. Vdrxp taking damage and is inside in cash. The mute does not know he's here. All of a sudden, it exploded onto the guy top red. Is traded out, but puts Kronos on very low HP, or not rather very not low, but very low. Glasgow killing the planters at TV3 with the super from below. Vdrxp Kingsley being inside of construction, looking to kill the Kronos on top red. Planting in cash somehow, looks like he's gonna play passive play to protect the planter. Does Exotic know they planted in cash? I do think so, as Kronos would have had a sound for. Gets swung on by Vdrxp Kingsley. People spamming me, so I can't concentrate. Swung by Vdrxp Kingsley on the Kronos on top red. Ziglas on small in a 1v3, and he's not going to get taken out as the hop on from cash table from the Maverick, as well as the swing from the Abana. And that is as much better as we've seen from Vdrxp for these past 2 rounds. The fragging elements coming out, starting to burn in beneath them, and to get out those picks. We have an amazing matchup so far, people. Both teams being evenly matched, one round, 2 rounds, and then instantly an answer 2 rounds back, as we just got from Vdrxp. Glasgow Small 6 picking off the smoke onto the Jaeger for bottom floor. Potentially seen before that this dirt hole was not as influential as they had wished it to be. This Mozzie is going to be possibly helping Exotic, as they saw Vdrxp before pushing in with that input with those drones behind, in front of them. Extremely hard to play when you see a drone. You focus on the drone and there's a player instantly behind it and you just know where you are. So I think this Mozzie is going to help them capitalize on that.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
Drone on Vdrxp Shinju.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Rotating upstairs is Z Glasgow Small, looking to get a pick possibly from this main stairs window, as we saw Vdrxp vibes in the very first round. Get a pick from. Now rotating to cash, looking to just run around, get a few drones, cause a bit of havoc, maybe rotate back to sides, space life, or get a pick and risk it. We shall see as round progresses, I assume. Vdrxp knowing that he is in construction, or does he? We don't know. But we assume that he does know. He jumps out construction window, unexpected from Z-Class Small, getting that aggression, and that's Twitch gone, but instantly elsewhere. Oh, Z-Class Small getting another pick onto Kingsley, but Vdrxp getting a pick onto Koliki. I think that was around sides. Z-Class Small positioning himself inside of bedroom, sticking hard like a statue. Sees Vdrxp gets a triple on the round. That's Ash gone, and people simply can't kill this man playing behind this board. Oh, or called up bed. Maverick potentially holding the swing, expecting him to become aggressive. Does know that he is in bedroom as Z-Glass was small shooting out the drone. Z-Glass will now in return going prone, expecting the Maverick to go aggressive. Locrum's looking to help Z-Glass as well, rotating up the main stairs. This is going to be influential. Does he know that someone is pushing up the main stairs? Vdrxp Shinju does know that someone is rotating up the main stairs. If they can get the pick out to Z-Glass as well, being put on very low HP here, stuck absolutely nowhere to go. Looking to catch another kill. Gets another kill onto Vdrxp Shinju. That's your diffuser down and a quad kill on the round. Last player positioned inside of Login does not get his ace, but is the very reason why this round is a 2v1 with 50 seconds left in favor of Exotic. Small holding that position down like Bolo, if you want to call it. Essentially, just like as well. Getting wall banged or floor banged from kitchen. Eradicator suspecting him for walls, but I think it was just a bit of luck from the Vdrxp Clippies. 30 seconds left. Vdrxp Clippies was still with a nade. This is possible. It looks like with the 3 speed of Maverick, he's gonna run all the way around to blue as it's got his better with his pistol out. Gonna hop drop the hatch of Maverick.
15 seconds remaining.
Sees the doors closed, gets warbanged from Church, which is the
10 seconds to go.
Legion
A bomb has been planted.
from IIWII. Thinks he's still on the red ping, running around each other, not knowing where to go, and Eradicator finishing out the round for Exotic. Zglasson Small being extremely influential here for the round. Getting all those picks, getting a quad kill, just missing out on his ace. Being an annoyance, as we thought he was going to maybe get a few drones and fall back to site. He risks his life and ends up getting more, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 cookies in return of kills for Exotic. 1 round required out from Exotic. Zglasson Small getting back on the Jaeger, wanting to do the same thing again, possibly adrenaline running through his veins. 1 round left for Exotic if they would require or desire to win this match out. IIWII taking the Ella on CCTV. Let's see what he is planning to do here. Same lineup coming out from Vdrxp though. As it has worked before, can work again. Vdrxp just losing out to small aggressions, small factors. They were getting kills on the other sides of the map. It was not a completely one-sided as everyone was dying to Zglasson Small, but small aggression. But we know that Vdrxp is more than capable of coming back or simply getting 1 round to take us to overtime. Let's see.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Bringing out the Kaid and Bandit duo. No mute this time. And there is going to be a Twitch drone. And there is no mute. Will Kalen finally get his Twitch drone up those rafter stairs as he's been attempting this entire round? He's going to hit the garage door dice without getting wallbanged. I wish I had that luck in life. Eradicator playing this position now with the angled grip on garage. Possibly to cause an annoyance as he did the first round that they came and defended here. Kronos running around with this big terrifying gun of LS shotgun, as I myself am extremely scared of, but using myself in ranked. Quality playing top red with the Rooney. A lot of people not picking out a DMR as it is extremely strong in defense, but you know, preference is key and preference is choice. Gonna open the breach now. Vdrxp Shinju on the upside down rappel, potentially saving himself on the C4 outside that hole. Vdrxp the breach getting open, just missing out on a few shots onto Eradicator. Eradicator does take damage from where we are unaware. I think it was from the bottom garage door, but he gets put on about 45, 46 HP roundabout. 2 players positioned outside breach. Vdrxp Shinju looking to get a wallbang onto the cache. Just misses out. He might get a nade here onto Eradicator. Gets eaten by the ADS like it's for breakfast. Sees the banner running out to lounge. He's gonna get a look for a pick onto Eradicator on rafters. Vdrxp vibes and Vdrxp Kaling getting the pick onto rafters. He does found other places getting a pick onto vibes and instantly traded out from low crumbs. Trade going back and forth, and Kingsley getting a pick onto, I don't know who he got a pick onto, but Xkoliki getting a pick onto Kingsley now. Xkoliki being put on 1 bar of HP, 28 HP. Lowcrum's being on the bottom of garage gets shot out by Kaden. An amazing shot by Kaden from range with the F2 that we know has so much recoil. Vdrxp Shinju having a dogfight here with Aruni and gets of Exquality and gets the kill eventually. Getting aggressive here, Vdrxp, as we known before, and we are going to overtime on the first map. Oh boy. The scoreboards at the split of overtime. Now, of course, the max the match can go out on is 7-7 splits, and of course last being the round. First here to win by 2, if not by 2, by 1 at the end, will be the winner of first map.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Going
bombs
downstairs, just aside from Exotic, as they won twice out of the 3 times, well, I think 3 out of the 3 times that they came down to the south. I'm not completely sure. Glazer Small getting back on the Jaeger, as we saw him get that quad kill from before in bedroom, sitting behind the upside down bed metal sheet.
Camera activated.
10 seconds left.
This constant 3 hard breach meta on Clubhouse has been quite famous
5 seconds
recently.
remaining.
The Maverick allowing you to get CC breach, the bomb allowing you to get basement,
Attackers'
and the
objective is to
thermite
locate
allowing
a
you to
bomb
get
and
both
defuse
CC
it.
breach
The
and
attacker's bomb diffuser
basement
has been
hatches
dropped.
and
Attackers
dirt,
recovered the bomb
both
diffuser.
being available, being very possible for Vdrxp to open anywhere that they desire, as long as there's not something, of course, in the way, like KE charge or whatever it could be. See Glasgow Smile positioned in strip club, running around, possibly to get a pick on the ground. That's amazing. I think, is he gonna run out here? Will he? What is he thinking? He's gonna sit in strip club, possibly wait for someone to push him, as we saw him do in bedroom. Wait for someone to push him. Retaking dirt is the Kaid of Eradicator, playing extremely aggressive onto the Kaid. I think Vdrxp will be expecting this. Oh, never mind. Dirt isn't open yet. But Eradicator is still going to play aggressive on it. Sees the Ash and the Thermite, almost gets a collateral, gets the Thermite though. Gets the damage taken off though, gets put on 1 and a bit bars from the Ash of Vdrxp vibes.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Exquality peeking out now onto the disgusting pixel. Waiting for Quality to swing. Will Quality swing and get taken out by this pixel? Oh, he will not. He's focusing blue. Pushing out into blue is the Maverick of Clippies. Sees the footos. He's going to join. Still has 2 nades and a minute 20 seconds left. Thermite is off the board, but he is mainly used to open the church hatch, which mainly used to open up dirt, but he's now done, so his life is not at that much expense. Vdrxp vibes him, pushed up onto the dirt, or sees the backside of Valkyrie, just misses out on her. Valkyrie dancing in between this box too. The Maverick looking to pinch out with Vdrxp vibes, but Quality getting a pick onto Vdrxp, or getting the pick onto Clippies, which pushes in from blue but does not get the pick. Plant getting down, Vdrxp vibes covering from dirt. I don't think Exotic. The C4 team kill onto Low Crumbs. Eradicator does get the pick onto Kingsley though. Vdrxp vibes getting the post plant pick onto Eradicator, sitting in dirt. Gets that collateral, gets the first pick onto the guy in blue and gets taken out by Glasgow Smile. The almost collateral double retake from blue of Exotic, and Vdrxp vibes just missing out onto the round or kill onto Glasgow Small, being put on 1 HP. Glasgow Small becoming huge in for his team here this match, or this map. Now we will see the side swap VDrop will get their first time on defense in 7 rounds. They will get their first time on defense. They will go to their trusty and handy CCTV. They did win basement more though, but the team have their strats and the team have their thought process, and it is in their trust. VDrop will be forced to win out this round if they do wish to take this to overtime match point 7-7 split. So he's picking off the Rene onto the Jaeger,
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
possibly to help the Rafters player, or help around sight, not get naded, not get flashed. VDrop clips. Not making a line of sight like we've seen Exotic do. He rotates from VDrop Kalen. Of course, when you open up that garage rotates, there's always the threat if they're running through breach. They have quite enough passageway to run straight at you if you are playing on rafters.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers must locate and defuse the
Barricading
bomb.
neutral. VDrop clippies, possibly to stop someone from entering, to go below for the bandits, to go below for getting any possible shields or positions that VDrop might be playing in, or rather Exotic make it known by hitting that barricade that they would have to go there. Low Crumbs doing his normal push that we've seen him do quite often this match, opening up the jacuzzi wall. I think, well, we won't open the jacuzzi wall, but I think he will be going to the wall, the window. Vibe's taking a tinkle of damage. I'm not sure, I think that was from the CC window. It was indeed from the CC window. Taking a little bit of damage from, possibly, I think it was Slow Crumbs holding the angle from the roof on the cross. Putting a claymore on the gym window jump out, as we saw King Z attempt 2 rounds in a row when they were defending CCTV.
Attackers have located
Comes
a
looking to
bomb.
get a pick onto the Jaeger. The Jaeger is running around. I don't think he's aware of how close Crumbs is onto this window. His feet might be exposed here if he is not careful. I don't think he's aware that there is a player on the window. He's gonna get shot out from the retreat. Does not get killed from the window. I don't know what's happening with my mic. Mavericking out the breach now. Kodeki just missing out the opportunity on big up clippers. We will see later on if it bites them in the way that they want to be bitten. Kellen playing on rafters. Might get a pick onto the Maverick. He sees the head. Will he get the pick? Kodeki getting a bit scared of the angle, saying no thank you. You have a better scope than me and I will not peek you. The breach finally getting put stop, just misses the opportunity on Kodeki to get clipped. Running across.
The bomb has
Law
been
comes
located.
being on CCTV window. 50 seconds left. 5v5 still. No early picks. All Exotic explode. Yeah. Iacon is getting taken down by Kodeki getting vibes, and Kalen on the rafters getting pick onto Eradicator. VDrop Shinju being below, gonna support the rafters player
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
to strengthen this position in rafters. VDrop Clip is being on the breach, gets Zofia stun, gets pre-fired, everything
have dropped the bomb
except getting his life taken away from him, getting naded, somehow not dying from the CCTV window, swings on Kodeki on breach, and all of a sudden it's Low Crumbs being left alone, stranded on CC window, gets damage taken off him, and Clippies biting them from not getting taken out earlier on in the round, dancing around this bomb, dancing around the server rack, and helping VDrop get to 7-7 overtime match point, map 1 RMGZ final for open division. Exotic getting defense. Where will they go and what will they do? They are going to trust CCTV as they did win out bottom floor. Same lineup coming out from VDrop, looking to secure this one last round. Glasgow Small picking out the pulse catch anyone from going to the kitchen hatch, as the entirety of kitchen floor is soft to be able to see through. Got a mix of exotic and VDOP supporters in chat. The frost coming out from
Defenders,
like
protect your
small.
bombs from being defused by attackers.
I'll be this frost might actually be influential.
Laying out the welcome mat.
The aggression we saw from Clippies into construction earlier on in the game
Attackers
might
have discovered the
catch
location of a
someone unaware, uncertain, and just misread. I can, however, never mind. Let's hold it. Gonna put the shield on this normal default spot peeking breach. I'm interested to see what the frost can do.
Attackers are
VDrop
moving to
vibes,
defuse
of
the
course,
bomb.
being influential on the previous overtime round that happened, as he was able to walk in sight, get all those picks for them, and get the plant on in cash through the main breach. What do VDrop have planned, and what do they want? And what do they expect to get out this round? Still barricading up below. Quality. Someone is fast enough. Shoots the Kaid out from below. That is a sneaky position for a Kaid. The two are getting taken out, but gets the Kaid. Gets the Kaid claw taken out. That's a sneaky spot for Kaid. I've never seen that before. Whoever is Kaid, Eradicator 360, you've been watching a bit too much Coconut Bra, my friend, but I suppose it's for your better. 2% to secure you some more ELO, or like
Attackers have
now,
dropped the bomb
Crown
diffuser.
Champions or RMGZ Open Division. Breach getting opened up, and Vdrxp not taking a tinkle of damage from a nade from Breach. Just the explosion into Breach from VDrop. VDrop vibes getting killed onto Eradicator. That's your Rosters player gone. VDrop vibes inside. Vdrxp small, not getting him just yet. Eventually does end up getting him. Another one explodes into the side onto default one. That's your thermite. The Frostman getting taken out. VDrop Clippies, but VDrop Kelly getting a pick onto X-Quality. All of a sudden a 3v2 in favor of VDrop. A minute 20 seconds left. The final round. Can Kronos and Zglasno Smile become a constellation? Kronos getting a pick onto Vdrop Kingsley from below. On the rafters window is Kalen. Looking to get a pick. Diffuser stranded in the in the middle of sight by default. And Vdrop Shinju being outside of breach. What? Kronos gonna possibly get a pick onto Kalen. Gets a pick onto Kalen. Oh, 1v2 all of a sudden. On Vdrop Shinju being left outside breach alone. Runs into side. Does not get picked. It does not take out Kronos. Zglasno Smile. He does take out Kronos. Vdrop Shinju on 100 HP. And Zglasno's on 30 HP. Positioned in cash. Can he clutch out for his team here? Running out. Running away into construction. Gets the pick. Vdrop Shinju. And that is 8-7. First map in favor of VDrop. What a map. Zglasno getting a little too aggressive here at the end. And Shinju getting the 1v2 clutch for VDrop in the first map. What a final we have so far, ladies and gentlemen. What a final we have so far. 17 kills from Zglasno Small. And 4 players on the side of VDrop on double digits. If that's not a frag fiesta, I don't know what is. Crumb's busy inviting me to GTA while I'm trying to cast the final. Looks like it's going to be a sub out. Oh, I'm not too sure what happened there.
Hello?
Hello.
Fucking Glasgow owned my ass that game. Holy shit.
The guy.
I'm literally in his back pocket. He owns me. Holy shit.
I just want to see what's going on from them.
Yo, we playing on high emotion at the moment because of the fact that it's one of Jean's last comp games ever. So
Oh shit! Okay.
yeah, so the things
Okay.
on our side is quite emotional. Like we're so
Okay.
excited and sad. So it's yeah, quite hectic for us.
Okay. Oh, that's proper though. You're playing with passion. That's nice. I can't, of
Yeah,
course,
we
say what
just
I.
we're trying to have as much fun as we can before it's all over, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Because if you don't have a Jean in your team, then it's yeah,
Wait, who's Jean being?
Shinji.
Okay. And he even clutched out at the end. Where's last game?
We don't understand. We went nuts.
Okay.
And what you know what he's the thing is with him, his reaction, he's like he can be very monotone at times. So he killed Legion, he's like, I got him. And then he gets the last guy and he goes, yes boys. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like I was like not gonna shot, not gonna do anything. He's just like, yeah.
This guy. Okay. Are you guys all on your side ready? You doing like a 5 minute break, something like that?
If you can just get 2 minutes, I'm
Two
just gonna go.
minutes.
I haven't eaten, so yeah, I feel a bit
Okay. Okay, it's fine. So
lightheaded.
you just go get something,
Give me two
and
minutes.
then once you guys are already just already up, and then I'll know. What a map, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna take a small 2 minute break for the players. Recuperate, maybe a team talk between two maps. As it is, this final is not a best of 5, it is a best of 3. So this next map will be crucial if Exotic would want to take this home. See what stream is saying. Okay. Just go. Okay. Let's just check everything ready to go. I'm pretty sure I can start. Okay. Start. Okay. We are back. Standard bans coming out from both teams. Do think everything's in order. Okay. I was just checking something. So standard bans coming out from both teams, the Thatcher and the Jackal. Mirror coming out to deny that extremely long angle you get all the way from top white cocktail mirror to what would you like to call it? Into piano, entire freezer wall getting opened. Okay, sorry about that, folks. We're gonna have a small rehost here. Oh gosh, and I clicked the wrong thing. We're gonna have a small rehost. We were supposed to put Exotic on defense first. Apologies. No stress, we'll get back into the action as fast as we can. People, don't worry. Apologies for the delay. Okay. Now what was okay? The final bit being Melissy. Okay, team starting attack. She will be orange. Okay. Sorry for that, people. The message from the bands. I do apologize. We do have exotic predators. Oh my English. Exotic Esports starting on defense on Cafe Dostoevsky. This map being so heavily defender sided, it is crucial to secure these defending rounds whenever and wherever you can. Going bar cocktail first, probably the second most favorite side, of course, being bottom kitchen and service, and kitchen being your most favorited site, or the most favorited site, if you'd like to say it on Cafe Dostoevsky. The 6 pick from the Legion onto the Goyle. These shields possibly going to be used in Pixel, in bathroom, in freezer, variety of places you could use it. The possibilities are endless. And the Mozzie being brought out from Flocky and II Prometheus coming in this game, and Vdrxp keeping the same lineup, if you call it players wise. Being a Maverick on Cafe, it's not necessarily needed for top floor if you would just like to use his nades and his gun, but his ability will not be the most useful. But I think it is in a precautionary measure if they did go bottom floor kitchen.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Use
The Valk is going to presumably be
Bomb
extremely
located by attackers.
influential this round, or whenever they go top floor, or even mid floor, if they go train, as the C4s from below on Cafe are so endless, and it's crazy how
10 seconds left before
much
insertion.
it happens. And I think that's what Exotic are gonna exploit here between themselves. The shield being used out in Freezer
The bomb.
gonna be opened up, whereas you usually see with the mirror being left on this floor here, top right, to be able to see all the way into what you piano. But now the freezer shield being put in there, regardless on ABS. Vibes being on this Cocktail Rappel already. Well, Cocktail Rappel. Yes, Piano Rappel already. Just missing out on his drone. Gonna go fetch it. Can't leave a little drone behind. Clippy's gonna be holding the jump out constantly for Vibes. So you can solely focus on attacking the players in Piano, pinching them together with a Barner or Vdrxp Kingsley on the Rappel. There is a player in Barton, the Jaeger on X-Quality, to help the Freezer player, the Goy, or if you'll be playing on the Goy show, which I do think is Glasgow Small, it is. To help swing around in Barton and just be an annoyance around the side, denying Piano as much as possible. The red wall getting opened up and with a minute 40 left. Gets taken out, Glasgow Small is the first pick onto Cafe. And that is on the second map, with the pre-fire coming out from Vdrxp Kingsley with Glasgow Small quick peeking, possibly to try to get the kill, but just pre-firing Vdrxp Kingsley. Banner just missing out on Ash, putting on quite literally 1 HP. Ace quick peeking out from the mini bar. Prometheus dancing around in Freezer, and now don't know what he presumably wants to do, but this position in Freezer going to be extremely strong. Other Goyisho being placed here in Cocktail on the store, with Kronos playing on the shield. Out onto Cocktail, Flocky getting a pick onto Kalen, and Prometheus getting another pick onto Vibes, which was left on 1 HP, but Shinju getting a pick onto Prometheus. There is the refrag on Kalen.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Trace going back and forth from Shinju and Clippies. And now it's left in a 3v1. Okay, never mind, it's left in a 3v0 with Vdrxp Clippies killing out the last player alive, which is Jaeger on X-Quarter Key, and first round for Vdrxp on Cafe. Oh, wait. I need to set up properly. Oh, okay. So first round coming out from Vdrxp, getting the attack rounds that are so desperately needed on Cafe Dostoevsky. Exotic gonna re-attempt that side, bringing the Wamai this time, possibly to stop them from getting those freezer shields, getting those shields that they were using. Never mind, the 6-pick will come out. The Maestro, possibly to deny the plant, allow them to play less aggressive and just play passive for the plant, kill the planter, and simply go from
Attackers need to
there.
locate and defuse bombs.
Very good round from previously from Vdrxp. Killing out on small pieces of aggression and knowing when to get aggressive is extremely what would you like to call it? It's what makes up the rounds for Vdrxp to get those rounds, the balance to know when to get aggressive and when to counter against their aggression. Great work there from Vdrxp.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
These are gonna be very similar setup here from Exotic. Just play their positions better, play their positions maybe more passive, switching from Z-Class or small, less of the quick peek, and possibly play more passive and be more of an annoyance, as we know he can be. Prometheus taking a massive chunk of damage from the cocktail powers. Oh, it was from the right window. I do apologize. He was pre-fired through the window, or possibly yellowing from the window, and he is instantly put on about 27 HP. Playing in this position called Shaiko Icronus underneath Skylight. Potentially someone that is going to peek him. Maybe we'll get the head taken off, as I hope. Let's go to keep playing inside of reading. I don't think he's gonna get into an encounter with someone just as of yet, but there was someone on the tower, but I think they're on the roof now.
Stay back.
Vdrxp Kingsley opening up this freezer warrior to make this shield position in freezer a lot more harder to play. No one being on the shield in freezer, so that means that Vdrxp Kingsley, if he just sits here, when someone tries to retake this position on the shield, if someone does attempt to, he will catch them on the way towards the shield. The shield in pixel was taken out already previously from Vdrxp Vibes. Dropped Red Hatch now progressing into Sigoshop, just missing it out on the head of Wamai in Cocktail. Wamai, never mind, it was not a Wamai. It really looked like a Wamai though. That was a Maestro. It was a Valkyrie. Ah, it was a Valkyrie. I do apologize, it looked like a Wamai. Vdrxp Kingsley being in Pixel, taking complete piano control with a minute left. Marchcam still up. Kronos getting aggressive from... not getting aggressive, just purely getting a pick from Shaiko, which he was playing. This Nay gonna come out from bottom pillar. Does a massive amount of damage on Floki, putting him on half HP. JJ going to try capitalize, and never mind gets peeked out from above on... Trey's going back and forth. Kalen and Kingsley getting picks, bringing it in a 3v3. And Koleki still being below. One playing in freezer, which is gonna be... Z-Glasgow Small gets taken out from Kalen. Kalen getting aggressive onto the sides, and Shinju getting a pick onto Prometheus. Last player being top white, which will be the Jaeger on Eskoleki. And the trio of Kalen, Shinju, and I think it was Kingsley, I don't remember, getting aggressive, those three, and being massive for Vdrxp, going from a 5v3 to a 3v3, instantly to a 3v1. Is massive refrag capabilities from Vdrxp there, and that is extremely well done from both of them, both teams, to get it down the numbers Exotic from a 5v5 to a 5v3, just missing out on that aggression from Vdrxp, as we know they capitalize on so much. Floki 6-weeking off the Ella, deciding to go down to kitchen service Exotic. Possibly to do something different. The Kaid and the Bandit and the Mute. 3 operators for Warden now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Potentially Mute mainly for Info now. Yeah, that's what we see. He's Mute mainly going to be for the Info now. Stop those drones from knowing where they are. See what they can do. Look, you're going to put a Maisha cam up here. Yeah. As we know, this is an extremely strong position for a Maestro cam. Extremely strong position. Prometheus having holographic on Kaid. That is interesting. 2-0 up, 2-2 attacks on Cafe Dostoevsky. This is influential for Vdrxp, but like we said in the beginning, you can't count any team out, no matter the scoreline, no matter the size, no matter the score, no matter the favorites. Koriki getting a pick on the Twitch though. Vdrxp Vibes just thinking he's gonna be extra sneaky, but Koriki having an eye for the Twitch and hearing it and going for it. Looks like it's gonna be a vertical take. Clear out any roamers that they think they potentially are any. There is the famous man himself, Glasgow Smile. We're going to do exactly what he have replicated on Clubhouse in bedroom. Going to try hide here in bathroom. But will Vdrxp's droning be effective enough for it? I do think they saw him and pretended to misdrone him. Or did they simply... They do drone him now, and he is going to rotate down wide stairs. Wanting to play his life just a bit more. He's going to stick this position upstairs as we've seen him do. Not give it up. And play his life up top. He's going to eventually start getting pinched from long bar and down the right corridor. Gets a pick onto Vdrxp Galen from Cocktail. And the Barner instantly refrags, which is Vdrxp Kingsy onto the Jaeger. Not getting his multiple kill, his quad kill that he was able to do on Clubhouse, but getting a kill in general on the roam is so influential. There might impact. Never mind. There is no impact here. Impact from anyone. No, there was, but he missed the impact. Okay, Flocky missing the impact trick onto the freezer hatch. Vibes getting a pick onto Kronos. I am not sure where that was. I think it was outside Bakery, if I'm not mistaken. Prometheus instantly getting a C4 onto Ace. That's your hard reach for one of them at least. But still Kingsley alive, pushing Freezer. Although he is pushing Freezer solo. Kingsley pushing Freezer solo, getting that double pressure, pinching the sight like a sandwich with jam inside. Like we've seen Vdrxp do before. But can the 3 players Prometheus and the Maverick all being made on the side of the breach, not hearing a Prometheus on the side of him, and gets taken out through that Maverick hole, which Clippy's made himself, of course being Maverick. JJ, call it key, being left inside of kitchen. Yeah, gets a pick onto Clippy's, what a flick, and gets almost gets the pick onto this the Twitch on Vdrxp Vibes, and all of a sudden that is kitchen control.
15 seconds
for Vdrxp,
remaining.
but there is 15 seconds left, and last being a Maestro, I think he's going to play his cameras here. Vdrxp Vibes going for the plant alone.
5 seconds remaining.
In kitchen does not get any damage done, any damage taken to him in kitchen from the Maestro cams. I don't think Flocky was aware they were planting. Trades with the Twitch somehow, but that's the 3rd round for Vdrxp on attack on Cafe. Not sure how Kingsley let Maestro creep all the way up onto the prep window, but it happened. But Vdrxp got the round. Looking very solid here, Vdrxp. Exotic looking to gain momentum. All it takes is 1 round to start the drive of a comeback, and I think that's what they're going to be looking for here. It is a different squad from the one they had before, so maybe a little bit of a chemistry issue, but I don't think that'll slow them down any much longer. As we know, Exotic has talented players, talented
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
which help the players so much. And now let's see if we can all come together. It's the time that counts. They are going back below, leaving the Maestro this time. Flocky, he's gonna bring out the oil. Possibly put shields around side, maybe play the positions harder. Play positions with the shield to protect them. Maybe be more influential, more
10 seconds remaining.
what would that call it? Get more kills for Exotic, as that's what I think they were craving at the moment.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
That's good. My English today is horrible. Oh gosh. Is he Glasgow Smart going for the roam again and positioning himself? I'm not gonna bother try say where he's positioning himself because he's gonna be running around. He is opening, however, the white window. Especially for a run out to anyone on the cocktail side, but I doubt anyone is running out that side. Same top floor roam clear here. From Vdrxp, running in all the way from the top from hatches, opening up the red hatch, going to see what they can do from here. No one playing this top floor yet. Ziglar just not positioning himself in middle floor. Not going to risk his life as he did last round, potentially to get more than 1 kill. live more up to his standards as he is known. He is spotted out on the drone. He's reading and gets taken out from Vdrxp vibes. The aggressive play from down red stairs all the way from the hatch to catch him rotating. That is absolute amazing coordination from Vdrxp vibes with the drones coming from Vdrxp. I think it was Kingsley that was joining him in. I am not 100% sure. 4v5, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Flocky taking a lot of damage from the Goyo shield that was popped via a breach charge above Goyo. I think Koleki getting a pick onto a Barner on Vdrxp Kingsley via Vert. Now instantly put into a 4v4. Minute 10 seconds left. Flocky eventually taken out inside of Kochek. His terror is finally done. Prometheus getting a pick onto Vibes, but then gets taken out from Shinju. He's the ace. JJ, Kodaki, trying to drop shot. He dropped Shinju, the ace, but is unsuccessful. Getting caught trying to run away from Prep, and there's a 1v2, 1v1. Chronos getting massively aggressive on the hallway players. Shinju positioning himself on Prep window, waiting to see if the Kaid will get aggressive. Kaid is still being at full HP and gets Kaid on II Chronos with the 4k on with the 3k at the end of the round to get Exotic their first round on Cafe Dostoevsky. This is that one round to spark that momentum we were talking about from Exotic that they needed. And let's see if it can go somewhere for Exotic. Vibes is hitting different this match. Brute. Indeed. 6 picking onto the Kaid. Glasgow Smile. Possibly taking Kronos's role. Saying, you know,
Attackers need to locate and defuse
1v3, give me Kaid. But this Kaid is extremely strong for upstairs. Being able to put a Kaid at the top of this freezer wall and at the top of this wall here, where it is invisible to shoot out from skylight, whereas a bandit, these bandit charges are able to shoot out from skylight with absolute ease. No Goyle being brought out from Exotic inside freezer, unable to peek out through piano, as I think they was the 4 of them for 2 rounds. Flocky positioning his echo cams inside. We saw him play this passive role for Plant before on 2 rounds prior with the Maestro on Kitchen. Can he do it again? Did that Vulcan destroy the echo cam? Okay, it did not. Mozzie, Prometheus being all the way in reception. What is he done? Vdrxp, however, looking to go for a standard push. Nothing normal out of the unordinary that they haven't been doing. Top floor, get piano, get the plant down by Longbar, and see if they can frag out in places that they weren't. Or they see if they can frag out in the places that they were before to replicate the rounds that they had just done. Glasgow Smart playing this position on top white stairs known as stacks or drywall, whatever people call it. Prometheus getting a pick on the run out from Bakery. This is what he was lurking below before. That is a Barner gone. That is massive or impressive, I should rather say, from Prometheus, as they saw the Habana sits on the window and gets the wall open every single round, or the past 2 rounds that he did it. So 3rd time lucky going to peek it, he is there, and winner chicken dinner, and he got the kill. Kronos just missing out on a, I think there was Nomad, yeah it was, on Vdrxp Gaming across. Vdrxp Gaming using the ARX over the AK-12.
Target detected.
I think
Third
it is
floor.
the AK-12. Playing Shaiko now, which is Kronos, gets wallbang through the bar or on the way to the bar, and Vibes is in freezer and gets taken out from Glasgow Smile on top right though, and Kronos getting a pick onto Kalen getting a pick. Oh, the trade from Kronos and Kalen. I do apologize. Two players on top of white. Glasgow Smile getting a pick onto aces of Vdrxp Shinju, and 4v1 for Vdrxp Clippies. This is going to be a very tough for him to clutch as there's two players on top wide. Gets swung twice, or a double peek. Downs the player on wide stairs. Finishes the kill and secures it. Sees the echo cam, shoots the echo cam. That's an echo cam gone already. 20 seconds left. No one going to get too aggressive on him from Exotic. Pinches him all the way from, I think it was default plant. And that's the second round for Exotic. Finally starting to get some momentum. And finally starting to get a lead in the start of the final. Fuse being brought out from Vdrxp when going reading is going to be a pulse below. Pulse going to be influential probably to look around site, as the entirety of top floor is going to be soft, so Pulse will be able to C4 through. The Fuse, however, getting 6 picked off. That is not necessarily the worst, but Clippy's bringing out the Dokiri probably to hunt out the Vigil. How about that roam clear that the Vigil can his phone will be ringing the entire time while he's trying to roam. He won't be seen, but he will be heard.
Bomb located by attackers. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Drone active.
Surveying for hostiles.
Loading new mag.
Swapping mags.
Repulsion device planted. Sensor activated. Deploying code.
Loading new magazine.
Activating Selma sequence. Smoke screen.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
I do apologize for that. Don't know what happened with my mic there. Just cut. Okay. 4-2 split for Vdrop on Cafe Dostoevsky. Scoreboards at the split. Not bad from Exotic, but always wishing to get more rounds on defense on Cafe, but definitely much, or not impossible to bring it back here on attack. As we know, the aggression on attack is just as equal as the ability to be equalizing on defense. Going kitchen service first, Vdrop.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Looks like the standard hold here from Vdrop, possibly
Attackers
focusing on
have
his
discovered the
roam.
location of a bomb.
Vdrop vibes. Going to go in the roam. The fragging role has been playing today. See what he can do so far.
Wall secure.
Activated device.
Nothing too special coming
10
out here
seconds
from
left.
Vdrop. Alright, put these Kaids on the sides here. Force them to go above if they do want to collect it.
Attackers are moving
He's
to defuse
unable
the
to
bomb.
place it in a position to get both walls with one Kaid claw.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
Looks like it's going to be a standard bakery push here from Exotic. Bring out the Maverick, very able to open these breaches without too much hassle. Kai getting a little bit aggressive onto the Vdrop players out in bakery, maybe get a few drones and fall back,
Target located.
but is unable to find any actual picks and influential matter for the round. Having a bullet hole on Garage, Prometheus waiting for this vigil of vibes. No, it's not the vigil. Who's on downstairs? It is Kingsley on Bandit. I don't think he's aware that there's a bullet hole on white Garage waiting for him. Opening up dining windows. The Nomad on Koliki is gonna drone out the side, this side of the map now in reception, dining. Push out this split pressure. We know that Exotic likes to apply to their prone and squash the site. Very effective. Gets the kill onto Clippies with the nade through the hole. Clippies, I don't think he was aware that the nade was cooked and possibly trying to run away a little bit too late. He just Shinju looking to swing around breach, get a little aggressive, get a little equalize on the numbers. Does not know someone is super close. I think he does know, but Kronos gets the big one to him. 5v3, and all of a sudden Kitchen is left completely open. Kingsley eventually getting a pick. I'm not sure whether it was. I think the Vdrop Kingsley in co-check, rotating with the flank down. Brown stairs, excuse me, on this red hallway, and he can be extremely influential from Vibes and Kingsley being inside. He has no impact to destroy the Nomad, and both players, Legion getting taken out inside all the way in Zinc, and both players being left in red hallway, trying to retake, getting shot from behind by Longbar. Kingsley elsewhere getting a pick onto Glasgow Small and Floki in a 1v2, still have a C4, but Kronos and Quality will secure the round for Exotic. Getting an attack round on Cafe, and this is going to be a very attacker-sided map. Especially denying the stats that it is originally defender-sided, but we do see much more attacking-sided rounds being won here from both teams.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Round 8, coming out of the second map of Open Division Finals between Vdrxp Gaming and Exotic Esports.
Reservoir going up.
Bringing out the Mozzie this time, Vdrxp Vibes leaving the Vigil. Not going for that roam game, possibly to sit side. Still deny that drone info like the Vigil did,
Bomb located by attackers.
but not
10
going
seconds
to
left.
possibly go
5 seconds left
roam with
before
it.
insertion.
Anti-drone. Well, yeah,
Attackers are heading out to
English
defuse a
today is
bomb.
broken. Kingsy going for the roam this time, positioned in reading. Exotic looking, not really to look. No, Exotic didn't really or don't really go and look for the roamers, go and capitalize on the roam game. Vdrxp Vibes still going upstairs, the duo room from Kingsy and Vibes. Got Vert on the main breach and the prep breach coming from, probably made with the impact grenades from Vdrxp Kalen.
Reloading on ammo.
Kingsy roaming around top, possibly gonna rotate down red stairs here. Yeah, Exotic already taking control of Bakery as you see Glasgow Small. Not going to take any unnecessary gunfights, but going to take the necessary ground that they need to. Almost being tempted to do a little bit of tickle damage onto Zofia, but nothing being done. Tuppy's not looking to not get naded this time through the drone. I think that is how he died last time. As soon as they threw the nade, he died trying to get a pick. You see the hit of the but does not get the pick. They do not cook the nade this time, so it does not kill Clippies. Throws another one. The Kaid almost is out. We have Shinju being put on very, very low HP, being on the side of the breach. He's fixing on Kronos on the left side of breach, getting the first pick for Exotic. Although the Kaid already being put low, playing on this kitchen. Sees the little hand of him. Extreme reaction time here from Kronos. Amazing reaction time. The lesion of Vdrxp Kalen being in freezer. Sees the head of the ace, does not headshot the ace, but does tap his shoulder. Puts him down on 50 HP. No matter on his quality, he takes a lot of damage from Kingsy, but ends up killing him. Prometheus all the way, getting a pick on Jaeger in back kitchen. Vdrxp Kalen taking a little bit of damage, but more so dealing more into Zeke as a smaller sudden 1v5 for Vdrxp Kalen. Pinched from back and around, turning around, doesn't know where to look, or who to kill, and ends up getting killed by JJ or Koliki in red hallway. For anyone that is confused, Koliki's name is JJ, and I just get really confused because Koliki is so long to say and JJ is much easier to say. But to keep things professional, we shall say Koliki.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Bringing the frost this time, Clippies. Putting a lot of frostmat, putting not a lot, but putting frostmat on the highlight. This Scarlet Club is very, very, very famous.
Attackers have located a
Especially
bomb.
recently in high rank lobbies. People just think, no, I'll just drop the Scarlet, even if it's the middle side, I'll just drop. And it ends up working. This is why it's so famous, but
10 seconds left.
is very, what you could say, dumb. Very dumb.
5 seconds left.
But a play is a play, and if it's dumb, if it works, it's a play.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Keeping our drones below Exotic. 4-4 split. Will we see a map similar to first maps? With the 7-7 overtime match point. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see it. Because that's a banger. Rookie going on this white repel. Not having someone to hold his repel, but going on the repel. He's going to burn the hatches, I presume. Yes, he will, using his flame torch to open up these hatches with a few little burns in the wood to completely open it. Z-Glass was small being below, possible to get a pick onto Vibes. Vibes being below in train was for looking for C4 pick. Will we see a gunfight here? Vibes just will not be able to see Glasgow due to the barricade. Knows he is right side, so knows where to pre-aim, but he's not going to play aggressive on it. I think Quality is going to be working elsewhere on top red, cutting off Vibes rotation up red stairs, shooting out a frost mat underneath red scarlet. Not quite sure what that one was there for. We drop Clippies falling down the hatch. I think that was on purpose. Probably go up white stairs here. He's gonna maybe jump out if someone is on. Oh, a little gunfire happening here in train. See Glasgow hopping in, getting a pick onto Vibes, but will Clippies eventually trade out? Will Clippies get a refrag on Vibes? I don't think Z Glasgow is aware of Clippies' position. Prometheus also taking a whole lot of damage from the cocktail repulse, but manages to escape with his life. Z Glasgow being inside train Z Glasgow takes a little bit of damage from Clippies rotating into dining. Now Z Glasgow is aware of Clippies' position, but Clippies will retreat back into freezer, back into sight with 50 seconds left. Going back on this white repel will be Zofia, Prometheus being already about 27-28 HP. Looking to get a free pick on, on top white stacks that is unaware of this little hole that he's made. This is a very sneaky play here from Prometheus. Finally getting the freezer wall open. Koreki getting a pick onto someone on new hatch, just missing out on the headshot on, I think it was Kalen, which was Kronos. Someone playing Psycho, unavailable to show their head. Just missing out the shots is Kingsley from Psycho. Gets the pick onto Koreki and gets the down onto the ace. All of a sudden it's a 3v1 from the aggression from Kingsley. Almost the 4k if he gets the kill on the... If he got the kill onto the Maverick, and Kingsley from Psycho could call the match Psycho himself, getting 3 kills with a quick peek from the ball, and that is a massive round there from Kingsley. That influence around beyond. What would you like to call it? Beyond capabilities, or yeah. Going down to kitchen service, V-drop. 5-4 up on defense on Cafe Dostoevsky. The Marshal getting 6 beat out of Clippies. The Maverick being brought from Flocky. This is going to be extremely influential for this round. For Bakery, it's much easier to open these breaches. It's similar to having a Cardi for Cafe.
Protect your bombs from being defused
You
by
burn,
attackers.
you burn a hole, you burn the ADSs, you throw a nade, you open the wall,
location of a bomb.
and all of a sudden it is extremely easier
Attackers
to
have
open these
located a
breaches
bomb.
than having to go about.
Changing mag! AD is active in this sector. Activating device. He's on! Swapping mag. Unrolling razor wire.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Klar, ist er go!
Investigate. Powered up. Investigate. Set up.
Nothing super special coming out from Vdrop. Same as the fence before.
Surya is armed. Reload!
Icon is shooting up bakery. Seeing if on the side is I think is no vertical take as we've seen before from Vdrop. It is only possibly a few people going up to his Vdrop vibes. Will he jump out on the Zofia? He does, and gets claimed on the Zofia. That is massive frame from Z. Does go small, almost predicting that he was going to jump out. Of course, not knowing, but predicting someone somewhere would jump out from there. The C4 just missing out through the hole from Vdrop Shinju in the Kaid. Vert getting opened up by the sledge. With still a minute 50 seconds left, this is going to be extremely hard for the defenders to hold, especially if they get this bakery breach open. They do get the bakery breach open with Vert available. This is going to all of a sudden start getting absolute havoc. Moving up to a train from Tippis and Prometheus on the right side of breach. That is unexpected. Seeing someone on sinks. Chronos. Will be Vdrop Shinju. Prone. Waiting for someone to peek hallway with a nasty pixel. Putting an angle onto breach. Vdrop Kalen all the way from coffee, cakes, or bunker, whatever people would like to call it. Nomad playing on window. With the plant going down on default behind kitchen bomb. Shinju getting a pick onto the guy coming in from breach. Just missing out a shot on the guy in prep window. The plant does go down. Both players positioned in prep and lost position in red to hold hallway. Z Glazosmar getting a pick onto Kingsley, trying to rotate through the hallway. Possibly get a flank on the bakery players. Both the other players being left inside bakery. Just misses out the shot onto Iconos. Shinju getting a pick onto X-Koleki, and Iconos finishing the job onto Vdrop Shinju. And a back and forth map as we've seen before and again from Vdrop and Exotic. Going to reading now, bringing the frost and the castle. Clippies and Shinju, possibly an upstairs hold in cocktail.
Attackers
The
need to
whole
locate
the
and
floor
defuse as many
above
bombs
site
as they can.
to guard the very sites from getting hurt so easily, so fast. As the site is purely hanging on for time in those late gunfights, and that is all the site is for, or about, if you would like to call it.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I think it will be an upstairs hold here from
10 seconds left before insertion.
Vdrop. Gonna castle out
5 seconds to go.
train.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Gonna make these holes here in the sides for Vdrop vibes. Not the most straight lines if you'd like to add, but a line is a line. And as long as you can see to it, don't see anything wrong with it. It will be it will be an upstairs hold here from Vdrop, but it's not a, we would like to call it a designated hold. It is more put Caden there on the video. Best of luck, mate. Exotic gonna try push
Torch is ready.
Vigil out. Here they're playing beneath Skylight, having a rotate into Cocktail. I think he will try retreat here eventually. Prometheus gonna go onto these Cocktail repulse, rotating there now. Looking to
Loading a magazine.
Attackers
maybe
have
get a
dropped the
pick or
bomb
two
diffuser.
on the repulse. He's not going to
Attackers
repulse, he's
recovered
going
the
to
bomb
go below.
diffuser.
Fluky entering into the car shop finally. Some ground being taken. Minute 50 into the round. Minute 40 now, and doesn't look like too much control is being taken. On the Cocktail repulse, I am not sure who it is. It is Ash on Prometheus. He did rotate to the Cocktail repulse. He's gonna go to White Spot now. Possibly to push out Kingsley. He is eventually droned out and might get taken out to the White Spot. He gets the hipfire headshot onto Prometheus. That's the pick on your Ash gone. Trying to hold Kingsley from rotating down. Now Kingsley gonna play below with a minute 10 seconds left. Or 1 minute left, should I rather add in a 5v4 in favor of Vdrxp at the moment. This is where we're gonna start seeing players run around the side like headless chickens, and Kaylin getting a pick on Kronos. I am unaware of that where that was. He's playing inside Pillar. Gonna dance around Pillar, maybe get another pick. Sees the head of Exkoliki. Exkoliki going to look for Kaylin. Kaylin seeing the Maverick gets the kill onto the Maverick. Oh, almost flicks onto the Nomad on Exkoliki, putting him just below 50 HP. And Kaylin being an annoyance this round. 30 seconds left. Seekers are smart, getting a pick onto Kixie. With the ban, that's his terror for the round done.
Cover your ears.
Going to
Lantern.
check if anyone's around the corner with his Zofia. Thinks there is no one in the corner, but there is one in dining, but he does not know this. Vdrxp holding a nasty angle on from leading. Just misses a shot onto the Zofia. Then sees the Nomad. The Nomad is down. Gets a collateral onto both players into dining and red hallway. Don't know how he gets both, but that is an amazing effort from Vibes. It is now 6-5 to Vdrxp. Of course, needing that one round, already having the one map advantage, wanting to, of course, secure this for themselves. But Exotic bringing out the Ying, bringing out all the favorable operators, bringing out the passion and showing it is time that we do what we need to, how we need to get what we want. And it is time that they're doing it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Seeing
defused by attackers.
the passion from both teams. Oh, I can't see the passion, but you can almost feel it, if you would like to call it. The way they're playing, how they're playing, the plays they're making. All comes down. All the games they've played before this in the league, it all comes down to this. All the games Exotic has played, all the hours they've put into practicing, making strats, all the fights, all comes down to this. Getting one round
10 seconds left
to get
before
into
insertion.
overtime to secure themselves
5 seconds left before insertion.
the possibility to win
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
this very league. Prometheus bringing out the Ying. Very, very you could say toxic, but like we've said, we respect what you gotta do to win. Although the Warden was brought out from Vibes in counterment against the Ying, playing inside the freezer with a shield of his own. Possibly, if I think he has the MPX with the 1.5 scope, this could be a very dirty angle that you would be able to hold. The Jaeger on top white. Shinju possibly holding anyone outside cocktail, although there is no one outside cocktail anymore. Although there probably was before.
Setting up a sequential breach.
But he's making a rotate here. Not sure how he isn't taken out from Skylight, but speaking about taking out from Skylight, the Flocky takes out Kingsley with a nade from Skylight,
Bomb
bouncing off the
located by
Skylight.
attackers.
Maybe making the nade do some parkour. There's a 5v4 now in favor of Exotic with a minute 30 seconds left. Looking below is a Zeke that was smart, gets the pick onto Kalen. Oh, the lineups. And that's perfect painting from Zeke that was smart to go fetch the roads. But look, we cannot count any team out here yet. How badly do Exotic want this? Or how badly does Vdrop want this? Clippy's almost just missing out on a few shots onto the ace in Cigar Shop. And Kronos, but it was not Kronos. I apologize, I think it... Floki's still being on Skylight. This is an extremely strong position, but he's going to rotate down into Piano, possibly into Go and help his team. 50 seconds left. Gonna start pushing into the site now. Holding very strong positions. Koliki holding the play in freezer. Not being able to push out in his ball, eventually get naded out. Oh, there's the player top white. No, what am I saying? Beat up vibes in freezer. Gets the kill onto Floki, obvious. He rotates into freezer. 30 seconds left. Does the ace know that vibes is in freezer? The way in freezer is vibes. It gets taken out from Kronos. The massive recall from the SMG-12. Kronos sending it into side from Crash. Of now planting Prometheus, sending out the Yings. A kill from Clippies is now blind in Cocktail, gets taken out from Prometheus. And all of a sudden it's Vdrxp Shinju left in a 1v3. Gets taken out there, you don't know he's in Cigar Shop. And he's gonna going to play a post plant and Exotic get the round for a overtime. Exotic finally showing the desire to want to get the overtime. And now who will we see come out on top? The Moro getting picked up from Prometheus, but he's gonna bring back onto the Ying. That would have been that would have been something we would have liked to see. The Amaru into the heaven window or into the up the hatch or something like that.
Defenders,
to see the
protect your
aggression.
bombs from being
That
defused by
would have
attackers.
been interesting.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
Going to bring out the Ying again, as we saw. They weren't really used
Bomb
per
located by
se
attackers.
until the end to end up going for their plant, which I think is very effective from Prometheus, not using it unwisely, keeping it for when it counts, so for when you got to run in and when you have to make them not see, to the point where they won't be able to,
10 seconds
because
left.
he spared his utility wisely.
All is secure.
Otherwise, bringing the smoke this time. I think he did not bring
Objective is to
the
defuse
warden
the bomb.
due to the fact that they did not have the Ying first, but I don't think like vibes or I am that type, so I can't tell you an exact reason. Playing on this Skylight here is Vdrxp is really try Skylight. Well, he tries for Skylight. Gonna open up hatches here, going to rotate to Skylight. I think Vdrxp will try C4 Skylight if he hears the sound call. He is holding the C4 in his hand, throws the C4 and just messes out on the Maverick. If the Maverick wanted to get a bit closer to Skylight, he would have gotten taken out, but unfortunately at the moment, at the current moment in time, not a single scratch of damage was done to him.
Reload.
Activating telemetry.
150 seconds left. Exotic starting to push in. Get this piano control, as no, not much congestion was put onto it from Vdrxp. Prometheus holding an angle onto the cocktail rotate player, just misses out on the cocktail rotate player as he's gonna get a little bit of damage taken to him. He gets taken out. Vdrxp Clippies holding an angle in on heaven shelf, through the shelf with punch holes. That is big brain plays from Clippies. Freezer wall getting opened up, but via bathroom. A little bit of damage getting done to Kronos, or no, rather not a little but a lot, from this bomb angle all the way into Piano. Clippy's getting another kill from the same spot. Oh, it wasn't from the same spot, but oh, Kronos getting down from the bomb angle that we saw him take so much damage off Kronos from. Will Clippy be able to cut off Kodaki before he rotates into Piano? But I don't think he will. I'm not sure if Vdrxp are aware that Kronos was down, but he is no longer down, but left on 20 HP. They are aware that Clippy is behind the bar and default and gets swung from New Hatch, and Clippy swings him from default. Kodaki, however, getting a pick elsewhere, getting 2 picks elsewhere on white, or on this Piano breach. Flash the freezer player. Croc's getting aggressive on Clippies, and that's from a 4v2 to a 1v2.
5 seconds to go.
The plant gonna go down from Koleki. Kronos covering him, but on low HP. Will Clippies be able to secure it? And he will not. Koleki going huge for his team here, getting the picks that he needed, and now getting the round for his team. I think Prometheus has had quite the fulfillment of the match, to bring in the Ying and now bring in the Ella, potentially with the shotgun. I think he's hungry
Attackers need to locate and
for this
defuse
league
bombs.
title. As I assume the rest of Exotic is. He's the one resorting to the measures that he is. But it's in the game for a reason. Why not use it? Don't knock it, ban it.
Attackers have
As they
discovered the
say.
location of a bomb.
And he does have the shotgun indeed. I want to see how he's going to use it, because we've seen the shotgun 2-3 times in this series so far, and not much impact was done with it. Look, opening the same windows that
10
Vdrxp
seconds to insertion.
vibes jumped out of earlier onto Z-Glasgow Smile.
5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Ella is roaming with the shotgun to open up these hatches, possibly not roaming, possibly to open up the hatches for the roamer. I think Flocky is roaming, which would make a lot more sense than in the shotgun roaming. Going to run all the way up top. I don't think Vdrxp will go for that tougher room clear as they did before though. Opening up this small bakery wall on the way to prep, holding if anyone pushes up to prep, take control of bakery, and it will be top floor clear from Vdrxp. Flocky positioning himself on top white here. Getting droned off, Flocky. He's going to drop the laundry hatch, but he's going to rotate back up the white stairs. The big brain rotates from Flocky. Will get droned out again though. He's going to rotate down for sure this time into mid floor, but will he get cut out from mid floor from Vdrxp Kingsley, who's pinching from Train? The vibes getting missed out from the C4, Shinju being on the skylight, but Kingsley getting close, falling in onto Flocky here. Can Kingsley do something or find the pick onto Flocky RPS? Flocky RPS getting down from Twitch on Vdrop vibes, coming all the way to Red Hallway and getting the pick onto him. What a wow. Vibes being crucial this series, getting picks for his team. Prometheus holding an angle with this shotgun that we know is so terrifying. Hoping someone to walk over it just so he can spray with these massive shotgun shells and just tear it apart. Prometheus positioning himself inside of prep, close on the wall, potentially to swing out. 5v4 in favor of Vdrxp.
Bomb located by attackers.
Kronos getting a little bit of damage done onto him from the red hallway. Vdrxp Shinju getting a pick onto Prometheus. That's a shotgun gone. That is not how influential we would want it to be. These holes in red have been opened up from the Maverick and 2B left in cake side. The bakery, the kitchen side has been practically left open. Kingsley just holding this cross here. The Kaid getting down, and the last player being left in freezer with the 1v5 or 1v4 of Z Glasgow Smile getting a pick onto Clippies all the way from freezer, picking up the Kaid. I don't know how they let that one happen, but yeah. Vdrxp Kingsley finally getting the kill onto Z Glasgow Smile. Kronos previously just been picked up onto an HB, gets taken up by Vibes, and it's 7-7 match point split for the second time in one series. These teams so closely matched and the match being so tight. It's almost impossible to call where and when and what's gonna go how. For the overtime match point, deciding to go reading and fireplace, or I think they were forced to go reading. No, I don't think they're forced to go reading and fireplace. I do think they can go up. No, I'm not too sure where they can go, but they are trusting
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
themselves
defused
and
by
their
attackers.
strats to go fireplace and reading. Kayla back on the video as we saw him so influential the last time they went here. Getting the kill onto the Zofia and to the Maverick as he got down onto pillar and almost flicking on the Nomad onto the new hatch.
Attackers have discovered the location.
And Kingsley, so huge for his team here. The scoreboard at the
5
split.
seconds remaining.
Place device.
One round to go, folks.
Attackers are heading out.
Where it's either Vdrxp or it goes to a map where it's either Vdrxp or Exotics. I reckon in the entirety of training, I think he's going to castle that door. Yes, he is. I was questioning that. Going to put a ADS here where we can shoot from the door. They're going to shoot from the holes that they just made. Going top floor, of course. Get that vertical pressure. Push out this Roman that should be Roman underneath Skylight, as we know can be so good, as he has just proved to us with the duo room from Kingsley just helping him.
Activating drone. Stay close to the fire.
Kalen falling off underneath Skylight. Possibly to still show his visual lines to scare the players droning from up top. Kingsley also dropping and gonna drop all the way into basement. And see what's late flank can he go for? Kalen's still playing this position in pillar, but I think Exotic will be expecting it this time, as he was a detriment to them from that position before. If they had fall from it again, I'm not sure what good of a droning that would be. Bird being opened directly above, and the fuse being brought out. Oh no, this is where we're gonna see players run for their lives. Unfortunately, Vdrxp cannot run anywhere, but his life gets taken. But instantly traded, or not instantly, but Kronos getting injured somewhere from pillar, we assume.
I'll patch you up.
Looking above, looking for some picks. Just missing out on the Jaeger. Jaeger getting a massive amount of damage taken off from him from the buck of Prometheus. Rotate out into the red hallway now. Basically impossible to play inside reading with the amount of vertical pressure and fuse bombs that are coming in. Kingsley might be able to come up wide here, but Kodaki was holding the cam, and he still is holding the white cam. So if he does try to flank, he gets off the cam. So if Kingsley had to flank now, he would be absolutely influential. Clip is getting a kill onto Flucky, and he just misses out on the nomad, but gets away with his life and sees someone in laundry. The Zofia has dropped into laundry with 15 seconds left. Does Clippy get a kill onto the Zofia? Does he does not. And a 4v2, 2v2, the plant going down, and Kodaki able to cover him. Do they know the plant is going down? Plant is about to go down. 2v2 post plant. 7-7 overtime match points. Prometheus getting taken out. Can Kodaki go huge for his team again? Does a lot of damage onto Kingsley. Kingsley being put on one bar. Shinju going for the defuse, and Kingsley covering him. Will Vdrxp close it out? And they will indeed. And Vdrxp are your open division champions, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to both teams for making it such a good series to watch, to cast, and I'm sure for themselves to play in.
Contra a Islândia. A Áustria estava no grupo de Portugal, da Eslováquia. Acabou no último lugar do grupo, apesar de ter conseguido empatar com Portugal. Falta dureza neste jogo. Já não é só a agressividade, a intensidade.
GG's.
GG boys.
The games.
No.
GG's.
Fucking
Good
Kronos.
final, guys.
Cafe's your map, dude, and Clubhouse is Glasgow's. Holy shit.
Thanks for the game, guys.
Glasgow, when I retire from Siege, you can just have my account, bro, because fucking I'm in your back pocket. Yes, yes.
What's up, guys?
There was a period in Clubhouse, I almost snapped my...
Well, thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. It was a pleasure to cast, and I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their day, and congratulations to Vdrxp and Exotic for an amazing final. Thank you. Bye bye.